So who do you guys like in the draft? I hear Travis Hunter's good.
I think we should get Travis Hunter.
Done with that? You think he'll fall to us? We went pretty far this year.
I think he'll fall to us in the second round at least.
Is Travis Hunter the corner?
Yes.
We need a corner.
Yeah, we need one bad.
Okay.
We need mostly D.
You know, it'd be sick if we could guarantee right now that we got Travis Hunter in the draft. Can you do that?
That'd be sick.
I can't do that because I don't work for the league.
Yeah.
But if you told me that,
Yeah. You'd be
then
sick.
I'd go
You'd
to
be hyped?
Pittsburgh and I'd watch it with you and Jack. You
Awesome.
feel me?
All right, let's go. Welcome back to the January 13th, the week of January 13th. I've never said this before. Why am I doing this?
January 13th.
I never said the date.
That's
Just say welcome back to Dunn and Drew.
It makes sense. The season's over.
I know. I'm messed up right now. I'm out of rhythm. I've never lost.
What?
You hold
what are you
your
talking
head
about?
up.
You've never lost.
You hold your head up now. You had a most magnificent season.
Yeah, thank you.
You had a most magnificent season. You hold your head up high.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you, man.
We got next
Thank you,
season.
sir.
Good luck to you and the rest of your team.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome.
And yes, I haven't. Tell me when I lost, because I honestly cannot remember.
Oh, like this year?
Aside from Sunday.
I'm talking about in the scope of your entire life as a Jags fan.
I don't remember
You've
losing.
lost a lot.
I don't remember it. All I
Well,
remember
that's
is
because you have dementia.
all I remember
It's
is
pretty pertinent in your Jaguars fandom. It should be, at least. Sorry to be mean. We're both suffering.
But do you understand that coming off, you don't have to hold it high and tight.
I
No one's
do.
going to strip that ball from you.
Someone might.
Not from holding high and tight. No one will.
But do you understand how I could feel that feel like I've never lost? We were on a 8-game winning streak.
The last time we lost was 2020. Well, no, it's not. We just lost. But before that, we hadn't lost since last year.
Since
Since
before
12 days
Thanksgiving,
ago.
Since it's been like I remember because I was on vacation, and it feels like that vacation was a year ago.
Yeah.
And that's the last time we lost.
It was in this damn building.
That's where you were?
Yes.
For the Jags Texans?
No. Was Cardinals before that?
We didn't lose to the Cardinals.
Oh, I'm blacked. Still.
Again.
Where was I for that? I don't even remember. It was so long ago now.
Jags what?
Jags Texans was the last
Jags
time we
Texans.
lost.
Oh, yeah. I was
You
out of
were in
town,
San
too.
Francisco.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
out of town.
Damn.
Why do I know
yes.
that?
Oh, you're
Because-
listening to it in the car.
Yeah.
Because I was driving and you guys were texting
yeah,
in the group
right.
chat, and that's how I was getting all the information. That was bad.
Well, we are here at Crispy's. I'm sure many of you, if you've been long-time supporters of the show, were skeptical whether we would show up this week. Well, we did. We're here to break down the loss, recap the season, our favorite moments from the season, read some of your questions, listen to your voicemails, and just bond over two teams that got beat in Wild Card Weekend.
I will say I was very confident that we would beat the Buffalo Bills. I just had forgotten how much of a monster Josh Allen was. He's a very good quarterback. Is he better than Trevor?
Yes.
Trevor, come on, Jack. Trevor,
Oh, boy. Here we
Trevor
go.
played
Here we go.
better this season. But that game, he was so much better. And I just forgot. Because I was
Wait,
so...
who was better this game?
Josh Allen.
Okay.
But I was just so locked into how good we've been playing over the past 8 weeks that I failed to even give any ounce of credit to where the Buffalo Bills may have potentially succeeded in this game. I felt like it was going to be close just due to the spread, the -1. I didn't think we were going to blow them out. I thought we would score 34 points at least, but it was sad, to say the least, that the season just
Like that.
is over, just gone.
The finality of it is so jarring. It's like all this work, all of those games, so many games that when you get to the playoffs means nothing. Like all of the moments, the Monday Night Football game, beating the Niners.
Oof.
Like you do all of
moment.
that just so you can have a chance to play one game in January in the playoffs, and if you lose that game, all that means nothing.
Yeah, I saw a tweet that said, you probably saw it. Titans were 3-13, whatever the record was. Jags were 13-4, and our seasons ended a week apart. It's so unfair.
That's crazy.
The NFL is so unfair, but that's what it is. You have to win your games, and unfortunately, we did draw a tough matchup, although we were home. Just seeing those other AFC teams play, I was just like, damn, bro. We beat the Bills. You couldn't convince me that we weren't making it to the Super Bowl after that.
A lot of people had us go in the Super Bowl.
But you couldn't have convinced me that we weren't before the Bills game. But even more so, if the Bills would have lost to us, I would be like, this team is winning the conference. It's wraps. It's done. Good luck getting past us.
I was obviously more convinced than I'd ever been in my Jags fandom that we were going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. But I'm glad you brought those memories up, because that's why we do this shit, man. We do this shit for all those weeks leading up to a playoff game, because we're not used to playoff games. Like, we typically never go into a football season like, all right, what's this team? Hope this team makes the playoffs. No, it's just like we get ready to go tailgate and pick the games that we want to go meet friends at and have fun at. But this year was different. It was way different than any other year, and we just got to enjoy some really dope moments throughout the season on top of winning 13 games with that. And that's just never happened in Dunn and Drew's life before.
So many games. We won so many games we got bored.
Yeah, Andy was bored in that stadium against the Titans, 41-7. But from Monday night to that 49ers game that we watched on the lake with all of our friends.
Oh, that was awesome.
To beating the Chargers
Belt ass.
handily like we did after coming off that loss, and just never losing again after that. Just a feeling that it's going to be hard to replicate in future years. 13-4 just doesn't come every year. So it's going to be hard to predict that happening again when we come back here in August.
Oh, it'll be easy for me.
No, you guys are 100% predicting that could happen again.
Chill, Jack.
It might be 14-3.
Let me get emotional. It's gonna be hard. But what I do really look forward to is not having football as a distraction every weekend, because it consumes my life.
It determines the food you eat and how much of it.
Because last season was a blessing in disguise, because I was able to just turn my back on the team, because the apathy was off the roof, off the charts, I should say. And the fact that Liam Cohen came in here and turned this shit around so easily, it was detrimental to my health. And honestly, I don't like making the playoffs. But
Yeah, Jack said last podcast, you guys hate when you win and you hate when you lose.
And the reason I won't get into that stays in house, but they know. They know I hate making playoffs. So hopefully this doesn't continue, and we revert back to the old Jags.
Hopefully we're a 14-3 team that just misses the playoffs.
That's where life is peak. Or it's on the road. Give me a road home play or road game in the playoffs.
I'm going to actually talk about why I hate the playoffs, but I'm going to save it for when we talk about the game. Did I already say we're at Crispy's?
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, I did?
Yep.
Hell yeah. We just had our wings. We each when we get here, get 10 wings each. Honey barbecue.
No. Hot honey.
Fuck, I'm at Hooligans.
Oh yeah,
Which is not a competitor.
Yeah, why?
Not a competitor. They're out of town.
All right, I guess.
Too far away.
45 minutes.
Hot honey.
That's not that far.
Hot honey is my go-to here with blue cheese, and you get your wings crispy. They're insane. They're insane.
But yeah, what I was saying was I look forward to another off season with this just elite front office that we have now. Cohen, Gladstone, Baselli, like the off-season content we got of them, and like the war room, and like drafting Travis, and the phone calls Gladstone was making behind the scenes doing his thing. We don't get that during the season. Gladstone's just in the back aura farming while Liam Cohen's doing all the
is.
work. But now it's Gladstone and Baselli time. We're going to get more camera time with Gladstone. We're going to hear more from him. He's going to be in press conferences with our draft picks. And I trust whoever he takes. I trust whoever that man takes. That man drafted Tootin, and I said, who the fuck is Bashal Tootin?
Toot.
And that man going to take ETN job. I trust everything James Gladstone has in store for this team in the draft, and I cannot wait for it. So, yes, maybe when we come back in August, I'm saying 14 wins because
Yes, sir.
because looking at our schedule, who gonna beat us?
Should we play the win-loss game now?
Nah, let's do a 2026 season preview show.
We got the opponents already. Let's go.
Let's predict the schedule, win-loss record.
Sweeping the division.
What do we have to wait? 9 months? 8
Yeah.
months?
Are we pregnant?
True. We just got pregnant.
Whoa.
We can't drink.
Pause.
You think we can do it?
shit.
Can't drink until football season.
Do it. I'll join you.
Anything else before I continue?
I am partnered with Orange Theory, the white woman gym. So I will be on my grind. They gave me free classes to partake in their annual transformation challenge. So I have a very disgusting shirtless selfie that I took a couple weeks ago.
Show us. Put it on
Another
YouTube.
one?
Send it, Andy. Put it on YouTube.
I'll show you guys real quick. Don't put it on YouTube. I don't want to be roasted yet. I like to wait till my transformation comes in.
Before you post
You
it.
said
yeah.
a very disgusting shirtless photo.
Yeah, it's just from us winning 13 games and then. Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? It's not that bad. I was exaggerating.
I hardly even saw it.
Bro, you hyped it up and it delivered. We start throwing up. We start projectile vomit like that.
On his Family Guy.
Family Guy, yeah. That's crazy because
That's crazy. That's crazy.
give me a month when you were before this happened, like
A
before
month? What do you mean?
before the
any month?
downfall. Like when were you
Last year, any month?
last year when you were grinding? When were you looking at your best?
Probably like spring, about 4 months into the year. I deteriorated as the season started coming along.
As we drafted Hunter.
So pretty much now until May is like my peak
You locked
years
in.
of grind. And then football's where every year I'm like, okay, football's the year. I can't slip up. Every year I slip up. It's inevitable. And you're supposed to be stronger than that, but I'm not. Sorry.
And we've won the most games we've ever won.
Right.
Since we've been fans.
And we partnered with a fucking bar to do a pod every week. So sorry. Got beer and wings every goddamn week. Maybe I'll order a Stromboli after a dub. My tits are going to sag till December. All right?
January.
So
Probably February.
We'll be back. I'll show you guys the update at the draft because the transformation challenge ends in March. I got 8 weeks.
Is first time I'm learning this Orange Theory? It's always bright orange in there. Like the lights are all
Yes,
orange.
the lights are always orange.
I did not know that.
And they have 3 types of classes. They have a circuit one, which they do treadmills, strength floor, and rowing. You know what rowing is?
Yeah.
Okay. And then they do strength classes, which could either be upper body or lower body. And then they do a treadmill class. So you get to choose whichever class you want. So I usually do the circuit ones because they keep my heart rate up more. But they have their kickoff party in 2 weeks. So I'm looking forward to that. Because they're doing teams, and my team's going to dominate.
Who's your teammate?
I don't know yet.
Oh.
They pick them at the kickoff party.
Can I do it?
You could, but you wouldn't like the prices.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the challenge officially starts January 26th.
Oh, you're good.
But I've been in there already. I'm trying to condition myself to get used to it.
So, wildcard weekend was so electric to start off with. I don't think anyone predicted Rams and Panthers to be good. And then wildcard weekend was good for like 4 straight games. And then obviously it fell off a bit with Patriots. Chargers was a big defensive battle. And I'm surprised Herbert lived through that game. And then Steelers,
Lived.
Texans was was what that was.
Thanks.
Brutal.
Bills fans came into Jacksonville. They tried to take over our city, take over the stadium. I will say the bar that me and Tommy and Alex chose to go to Saturday, they were successful.
Oh, wow.
It was Lynch's at the beach.
Oh.
And when people tweet, when Bills fans tweet about, Jacksonville, if they're talking bad about it or say something in the concourse, like is what I heard, they definitely weren't at the beach this weekend because they went from 30-degree Buffalo, where it was raining, not even cold enough to like fully snow, but rain and snow. They came down to Jacksonville, 80 degrees, beachside, people walking around with bikinis and bathing suits on. If that's where you chose to spend your weekend, you're not talking shit, because that was cinema.
Right.
For a January, and you're at the beach, like Lynch's, if you are familiar, great people watching setting if you're sitting outside. And we did just that, and it was fun to see all the Bills fans there. They were obviously very confident.
Oh, yeah.
And in my head, I'm like, oh, you guys have no idea the belt that's about to hit. And I was obviously very confident, as you heard in last episode. I think I had every reason to be confident. And we just got hit with JA-17.
Yep.
Sadly. So perfect weather this weekend, even perfect weather at the game. My God. The overcast was nice because the sun wasn't out.
Yeah.
And it was like in the mid-60s.
It was a light drizzle at the beginning, but it didn't rain all day, so I was fine.
And then the sun eventually came out, but even then it was still cool enough for me to have my sweater on. So when it was perfect weather at the game, I was just thinking of all the Bills fans that are there that have to go back to the terrible weather. And I'm like, man, this wind's nice, but you're gonna have this is why they all move here.
Right.
Because there's a lot that go to the game that just already live here.
But I wonder how many actually flew in from New York, or how many just came from a neighbor state.
Probably a lot came from nearby, even our own surrounding counties.
I know. There's probably Jacksonville locals who just showed up in a Bills jersey.
Tampa, just all around Florida they go.
Right. Just one of those franchises that's been around long enough to accumulate fans in any part of the country. We're working on it as Jags fans.
I think we gained fans. I had a DM over the weekend or maybe Monday from someone sent me two very long paragraphs about this is his first time watching the Jaguars seriously, and how he just fell in love. And I hope we made a lot of those kinds of fans, and I think we did, because when you're one of the best teams,
must be
in the
nice
league,
for this to be your first season of watching.
I know. Yes, must be nice. You have no idea.
I can relate to 2017 when we started the podcast, and I was like, this is a great new feeling. Let me buy season tickets.
This is when you locked in,
and they made the playoffs. So I felt that way, but I had actually experienced so many L's before that. I just got lucky for the first year I bought season tickets, but it was a steal back then. I think I paid $930 for my season tickets for the year. Our season tickets for the year. Each, I think.
For 8 games?
Yeah.
Or was it 7?
2017, I don't remember my bill being over $1,000 for the entire package, which, good luck now. I definitely enjoyed it when I had it back then.
especially next year when there's fewer amount of seats, and then the year after when we're not even going to be playing here.
Right.
Who knows how that season tickets thing's going to work. And then after that, when we're going to see the highest ticket prices ever in the new stadium.
Wonder who will get the first tour of that new stadium.
Not us.
Oh, shit.
I think I was part of a new tradition Sunday. Me and Jack rode our bicycles to the football game.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
And I thoroughly enjoyed it. Aside from getting rained on, which was barely in it was a little bit in the forecast, but not enough to
Even
scare
getting
me.
rained on, it wasn't that bad. We just had to pause for a couple minutes under an awning.
And it was nice. It had a little
Aura Farm on the bridge.
Oh,
had a little drinky before leaving.
what? Did you? Oh, right, you did.
You didn't know I was drinking driving?
Yeah, you should have got a BUI.
And and then riding with my speaker on my bike. Like it takes 30 minutes to get to the stadium, so it's not.
I thought it was less than that.
No.
I guess with I don't know.
It's not a short ride, but it's doable. And the best part is you get out out of the car traffic after the game. That was the best part.
Yeah.
So I would definitely do it again.
Just can't be too hot. Like those September
my God,
games.
yeah,
That would be
September
tough.
games. But we would go.
In the morning, it'd be fine.
I'd go in the morning,
But
and
at 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon when
That's
it's
its hottest.
yeah.
And then
I would still do it though.
You think
But
biking in the heat would be worse than walking in the heat? You get a breeze.
Well,
in it,
the opposite is
yeah, the
driving.
alternative would be driving. So I don't know. I'd still do it though. It would not be as pleasant as it was on Sunday.
Yeah. And it's also after being in the stadium for 3 hours, getting absolutely blasted by the sun. The craziest part of our bike ride was on the way back.
Pull out the prop.
This is disgusting. If you're watching on YouTube, there's a terrible towel now.
A terrible towel was just on our path
don't
home.
know what's on
No
that
one was around. It was destiny. It was a sign.
So there's a terrible towel. We're at a Jags-Bills game.
the hell's a sign?
First of all,
I don't know. We thought it was a sign for something.
I'll tell you what it's a sign for. First of all, we saw I'm sure there were a few Steelers fans in the stadium. But what are the odds that at a Bills-Jags playoff game, there's not only Steelers fans that attend, that's already low odds, but there's also Steelers fans that bring a terrible towel. That's not it. Also, someone that brought a terrible towel that dropped it on the ground right in our bike path. And I'm the one that comes up to it. I pick it up. Do you know why? Because he's a Steelers fan, and I want to grab it for him. And there was a big game the next day. But also, I think it's a sign. I think our curse wasn't broken yet. I think this was on the ground
To test you?
I think the gods put it on the ground as a way for me to break the curse, because I wanted to ride over it with my bike. But I get to it, I stop, and now this is the chain that breaks the curse. I pick it up, I save it, I bring it to the house, and now I'm going to hang it up and pray to it every night to break the curse. And then next year,
You probably already didn't pray for it the past 2 nights.
I waved it last night.
He did wave it.
What did the Jags have to do, though, to make the curse be broken?
Yeah,
we've been ass. We won 13 games.
Maybe I'm just emotional.
Maybe Trevor not throwing a pick at the end.
No, I think winning 13 games means the curse is broken. But there's a reason why this was in front of us.
I think you not destroying it was the test.
Oh, maybe that was, yes. It was trying to curse us again.
And we'll officially know when the Steelers come here next year and whoever wins.
I think this was Jack did this. You dropped this in front of me? Did you want me to step on it?
It was a plant.
Oh, so I did not. Curse us
Are
again.
you going to wash it?
Yeah, I think we should.
Yeah, I totally.
You keep
you should
touching
watch
it.
Yeah.
Who's touched that? And
You don't
Steelers
know if
fans
that's
are-
a gum rag or what was that used for?
If that was that, then you guys definitely cursed.
I mean, you found it on the ground on a bridge, so could have been anything.
So me and Jack get to the tailgate. We meet our friends. We say hello to everyone, and we
yeah, this happened, I guess.
Yeah, we were waiting for you for a good 15.
Well, it's just we didn't know where to put the bikes at first, so that kind of held us up a little bit.
I forgot where you ended up.
Near your car.
Oh, yeah. By the trailer.
Yeah.
So it's a 1 p.m. game. So we're not going to ask for so many donations of CASA.
Oh, yeah.
But I'll be honest, we didn't even have a chance to reach out for donations to CASA before Backyard Breaks, who is a trading card profile page on social media that's sports trading cards who are also big Jaguars fans. They reach out to Eric and say, we want to donate to the fund and send $500. So this is a 1 p.m. game. So we want to bring Casa, obviously, but we can only bring so much because the tailgate starts at 8:30. We only have so long to spin Casa.
However, Nick Wright donated to a 1 p.m. game as well for $500.
That was a 1 p.m.?
The
Did he?
Niners.
It wasn't
The
4?
Niners.
Okay. Wow.
Was it 4?
I don't know.
I don't
It might
know
have been
either.
4.
I remember it was like rainy that day, so I mean, I don't know.
I do too. But
So then
yes.
we're like, we have to spend $500 on Casa, so that's 13 bottles is what I mounted it to. So we're like, okay, so maybe we're okay, that's a lot of Casa, but maybe we can do it. And then Eric gets another donation of $250. Who's this one from?
I said I got 250 more. This one was from a charter plane brokerage company
So
who I
random.
had just connected with after beating the Titans to win the division. And when I posted that first donation by Backyard Breaks, he was like, "Oh, I want to donate to the cause. Here's $250." I was like, that is not just a number you throw around for alcohol purchase. But he saw 500 and wanted to match.
So now we're up to 20 bottles of Casa, or that's what it would have been, which would have been like spinning every 10 minutes, which is just not in the cards. So
Only takes one, honestly.
what we did instead was bought 2 large Trevor Lawrence fatheads with him posing with his grill. So that kind of took a chunk out of the money. A lot of pictures were taken with those. And
Those got in the photo booth, right?
yes.
Yeah.
10 bottles of Casa got to the game, got to the tailgate, I mean. And it was hell of a tailgate, hell of a playoff tailgate. The energy was so high. It's just nothing beats a home playoff game, which is why you want to win your division. Little do we know that winning a division means we get the Bills and the Texans get to play the Steelers. How is that fair? But we were partying nonetheless because everyone thought it was going to be belt-to-ass game, that we would handle the Bills like we've been handling the last 8 teams. But
Well, that and the fact that playoff games in general don't happen often.
Hard to
but
come by.
Home playoff games for the Jags are rare as hell.
energy is just so different at a home playoff tailgate. It's so fun.
Who you telling?
I mean, and especially with Jack there, Tommy there, Alex
Oh,
there.
yeah.
I added the energy.
I mean, just
just being in your presence,
just-
man.
Wow.
just friends
My
being
aura radiated.
friends being there in an atmosphere like that just takes it up another level.
Yeah.
So when I come on the pod last week and I say, I'm gonna behave, and then Alex comes, Tommy comes, Jack comes, $750 in donations. Like I can't predict this shit.
They call it a perfect storm. Perfect storm.
So big bad old Eric, you got to show the fuck out. You feel me? So we drank, boy. We drank them Casa bottles.
I think
boy.
the first Casa spin was at 9.
Yes.
Yes. No,
It was
not
9:30.
9:30.
Yeah.
Sadly, landed on Eric for the last spin of the
didn't-
round.
it didn't-
Actually, sorry, it wasn't the last spin. It could have been the third to last spin, but Eric made sure it was the last spin.
There was not that much in there.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, it was such a fun tailgate. I was like on cloud 9 the whole time. Obviously, what also drove that was me being so sure about a win,
Right.
which we'll get to in a bit. But yeah, Jack met a listener of the pod. I hope you remember his name because I'd love to turn it on. Turn on that.
Sorry, I was off. Naft.
Oh yes, interesting name, Naft.
N-A-P-H-T.
And Naft.
Naft.
So
Naft.
where'd he come
Naft.
from?
Dallas.
Dallas.
Wow.
So flew in from Dallas.
Shout out to Naft. Great dude.
And took a picture with Jack, which is awesome. And what did he say to you?
A lot of stuff. Me and Naft talked for a long time.
And
Want me to recap the whole conversation?
what is the highlight of it? Come on.
He's a big fan of the show.
What do you say? What do you like that you do?
What do you like?
Oh, he liked the pause.
There
He liked
you
pausing.
go.
So, yeah, if you like when I pause, comment that in YouTube. So I'm encouraged to do it more.
If you don't like it, also comment. So NAFT was cool. And I'm sure I met other people that I hadn't met before. Tailgates just bring a lot of people out.
Yeah, all these meaningful people that some probably didn't meet before.
Tailgates just bring everyone out. They bring people out that hadn't been to tailgates in a minute. Bring people out that are coming in from across the state that hadn't come to a game yet this year. It was a movie, and it was only the beginning.
It was cinema.
We got some crowd surfers.
Yes.
Yep.
And I was supposed to vlog it, but I never vlogged it because
Why?
I left my camera in the stadium for the Titans game, and I was like, I'm just going to leave this at home today because I know this is going to be worse.
Oh yeah.
That was smart of you.
You are correct.
And all right, I'm gonna move on from the tailgate. Anything else?
Shout out to Bold City Brigade.
Yes, true.
And this sick freaking merch. If you're watching and you don't have this, and they're still selling it on their store, their division championship crew neck is one of the best things that I own now. It's so sick. I bought it at they had a little pop-up shop Saturday the day before, and
That is tough.
yeah, this is so sick. I love that the Jags kind of let them do what they want with the logos and stuff, because they do a great job.
But yeah, they do a great job with the tailgate, setting it all up, the planning of it. These are also the same people that put together the away trips that we go on as well. So I look forward to seeing which games they choose for 2026, because we were already talking about hopefully going to Jerry World next season. And there's about 3 other stadiums that we play in next year that I haven't been to, and 2 of them are ones that I could have gone to in these past 2 seasons, but I just didn't make it out to them. So I think I'm going to just lock in, try to save some money up for the fall, and just enjoy myself at some road games.
Yeah, because I feel like going to home games will be hard. So maybe, I don't know.
Well,
I didn't
because
have-
limited.
yeah.
Okay, limited
Yeah.
capacity.
If
yeah.
they're really eliminating, if they're not allowing you to sit in if they're taking out the whole 400s, is that true?
Yeah.
It's gonna be extremely hard to get in there. Tickets?
Do you know that number of the capacity without the 400s?
No,
Is that
It's-
what's the
It's
capacity?
40
70,000 were there. 71,000 were there Sunday.
So,
But that includes standing room and Bud Light zone and all that. So
well, that'll still be included next year, right?
right,
no? Okay.
but no top level.
Right, just limiting the
But
top,
I think the
guess.
top level is like 20K,
It's
Oh,
a
really?
lot.
I thought it'd be more than that. All right.
because I think the number was somewhere in the 40,000s.
Okay.
That's what's going to be capacity for next season. But tickets are going to be ridiculous.
Who's our home opponents?
We have
Notable?
Eagles,
Fuck.
Commanders, Browns,
Steelers.
Steelers, division games.
Some people are going to sell their tickets for just an insane amount.
Yeah.
I'll buy.
And we travel to Mile High again, pretty sure. Unless
Damn.
they're coming here. But we play the Broncos again because we finished same place in the division.
Yeah, well, it's a good year to finish first in the division because you don't get the Chiefs, you don't get the Bills, Bills,
It's true.
North, and you don't get the Ravens. So you get the Steelers. You don't get the Ravens. You don't get the Bengals. So it's a very interesting year to finish first in the division because you don't get the normal teams that are winning their divisions.
But they say the AFC will never be this wide open again.
yes, that is what I fear.
But should we be scared of those teams anymore? We should now consider us upper echelon of the AFC.
So there is a YouTube question that we got that I was gonna definitely dive into that.
Dive in now.
I can dive in now.
It seems topical.
Thank you. So
Why it's lotion.
Let's see. So,
Throw the one-liners in.
What do you guys?
I didn't hear what was it?
You'll hear it when you listen back.
Okay.
Headphones.
Okay, so
talk
yeah,
to me.
I know.
Talk to me.
I'm worried because this was such.
You just said we're winning 14 next year.
It sucks that we pulled Bulls. We pulled Bills round one because having such a wide open playoff bracket is very rare in the last 20 plus years because you've had the Patriots who were always favored, the Chiefs who were always favored. We finally had a year where people were favoring us, and we didn't make it out of the first round, which is the toughest thing for me to swallow post Bills game. So
Yeah, true, because last two playoffs we made it out the first round.
I did, and I feel like this. We were talking. This is the best team that we've ever seen. So how come the best team that we've seen didn't make it out of the first round? It sucks. It sucks. Like we said earlier, like it sucks to go through that whole season, and then our season only lasted one game longer than the Jets. That's not fair. It sucks.
The Steelers made it farther than you.
Yeah, they played longer than we did.
But
That was my joke.
this suck is better than the suck we're used to. Because
This is the Steelers suck.
one team wins the Super Bowl,
Yep.
and it's not always going to be us.
That's
I don't even want to
also
win.
true.
I just want to go. I just want to go.
But I think we're headed there now. We couldn't say that before. We were not even scratching 6 wins for decades, even though we've only been around for decades. But this is the first time we've had this many wins since the 90s. So we might be in our 30s. We might see the Jags Super Bowl in the next 10 years. We're going to get a little more old, a little more gray.
I don't think I get much more gray.
But we got to be content with where the team is currently and where it's headed. It's disappointing, but we're going to be right back here. Time moves quickly. Just like this season moved quick, we're going to blink, and it's going to be fucking NFL kickoff in the fall again.
I pray.
It's gonna
gonna
be
take
such a
forever.
long off season. We're literally gonna be pregnant. It's gonna take a whole pregnancy to get to the NFL season. That's so long.
I feel like it's not going to feel that long.
Can I tell you why I don't want to make the playoffs anymore?
Yes.
Why I
That's
don't
why
like
we're on the podcast.
Why I don't like the playoffs?
I think you told me on Sunday, but
I don't like it. Sue me. I'm sitting there, probably the most miserable I've been all season. I'm just I'm a miserable human being.
What at the end?
During the whole game,
Oh.
I was miserable if we weren't up. And we were down a lot of the game. When we were down, I was not having fun. I was like, just end it. I told Jack, like,
But it was never out of control.
no, it wasn't, which is crazy. It was only within like 3 points. But I either asked Jack or I told him. I either ordered him or I would have picked, if I could just snap my fingers and the game be over and I know a result, I would have picked that.
you told me that. 'Cause
I
that's
did
not a
not-
question, so you did not ask me that.
I did not want to sit through the rest of that. I did not want to sit through the game. And I had that thought in the first quarter.
Wow.
I would have just said, okay, I can't take this anymore. I feel like I'm going to have a heart attack. Just tell me who wins.
Is it because Trevor threw the first quarter pick?
It was because I love this team, and this team is so special that I wanted so much for them to move on. I didn't want it to end. I didn't want the season to end. And every second we were down, I was miserable.
What did you feel when they got up?
The best, like we were going to move on. Like that was, we finally got the lead and we weren't going to let go. So I was at the highest of my highs when we were up and just crashing out when we were losing.
It just felt like it ended so abruptly.
Oh yeah, the ending
like
was
the-
terrible.
It did, because it ended how we were used to games ending for Trevor.
Right.
Was that the first play?
Yeah, it was the
Yes,
first play. Like
first play of the
I was
drive.
excited. I mean, everyone was. But
I
just like
remember-
this final drive, like a minute left, no timeouts, but still a minute
I
left.
have
That's enough
tweets
time.
out there that talk about Trevor throwing a pick on a first play of a game-winning drive, and shit happened. It was not supposed to happen like that. That's old Trevor.
But he had two go-ahead touchdowns in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. So it just sucks that
the offense moved the ball pretty well during that game for the most part. Run game. ETN was good. Tootin was good. It's just unfortunate.
How about Parker Washington was good?
Oh,
got to shout him out.
Can't say enough about that man. He's so good.
I'll do it.
And we wouldn't even know if Travis Hunter didn't get hurt.
I think.
What do you think?
De'Ami Brown not being what we wanted him to be, that helped Parker. But it's crazy because going in the training camp, it was like, oh, he's showing flashes in training camp. But for the Jags fans, like, rarely does that equal regular season success. It's just like a preseason star. Okay, back to reality when the games start. But he just kept proving himself, and then he became the number one target. 3 straight games, averaging like 100-something yards.
He's our Wes Welker.
Oh,
Bro, I said Edelman.
he did say Edelman yesterday.
Which one's more accurate?
Which is great. Which I told Jack, like, I feel anti-racist for saying that. Like, I feel like I'm on a kind of a pedestal because I just compared a black player to a white player. Call me racist. You can't call me racist.
Well, it's because most white players are small, like Parker.
And they kind of work the middle of the field.
Right.
Yeah. But the
You're not going to call
man.
him DK Metcalf. That guy's huge.
Okay, give me someone else to compare him to. I was looking for comps last
Like
night.
a slot.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he
here's a
works
good
the
one.
outside too.
You ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? You guys are you sitting down? You ready?
You're gonna say Christian Kirk?
No. Tyler Lockett.
Ooh.
You'd like a Tyler Lockett, huh?
Yeah, I like a little Tyler Lockett.
He started his career doing special teams like Parker did.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Did.
And yeah, not only is he
Maybe it could be that.
clutch, great catcher, goes over the middle, a spark for the offense. He returned 3 touchdowns this year. One of them, fake call that got.
And when he
back.
catches the ball in the open field, he works it like a punt return. And it's amazing to watch. Because sometimes it works. When he crosses field and gains more yardage after. So it was a highlight. It was a highlight of the year for sure. Definitely was.
And a highlight of the game. Some lowlights. And I don't want to. I've been seeing on Twitter this week like people breaking down tape, and I'm just not ready for that. And
What's tape?
Yeah, what is tape?
Yeah.
And also, I didn't listen to much local radio, but when I did, they're like, they're talking. Should we have? And even on Twitter, should Liam have called a pass play here or a run play here? Did he give up on the run too soon? The season's over. I don't care at all. Because I only care about that stuff if, like, we have a game to play the next
To correct it, yeah.
To correct something.
Right.
It's over.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck that Liam didn't call.
Yeah.
I don't care that Liam didn't call enough run plays. That is so irrelevant
Well,
now.
in their defense,
He didn't though.
that's their job.
But I don't care.
They literally have to do this all off season, and you're gonna hate it because they're gonna talk about shit that you don't care about because they got to fill airtime. And that's just the reality of it. But I don't give a fuck either. The reality of the situation is
We lost.
we lost, and we lost on a stupid-ass pick. We didn't even get a chance. It was just tipped over.
I didn't watch the playback. Did it hit off Jacoby's hands?
The defender.
It was like they
Like, who did
collided
you-
at the same time, and the
Yeah.
ball just popped up in the air.
So okay, whose fault?
It wasn't tipped at the line.
I know it
like
doesn't
some
matter,
people
but
were
would you?
saying.
I don't know.
I would
Trevor's fault or
say
Jacoby?
Trevor because that was such tight coverage.
Okay.
And he could have hit. I mean, it's hard for me to tell because what is he looking at? What does he see? Who am I to say that he should have thrown to Parker, who was coming open down the field? I don't know if that was even in the cards.
Next year, I think he just needs to learn to live another down, at least. That was first down.
And what are the how often does that? If we were lucky, maybe 9 times out of 10 when he throws that ball, it falls directly to the ground.
True.
When it hits them.
Yeah.
Of course. It pops up in the air.
Right
and,
to
of
the
course, a
guy.
Bills player is right there. Couldn't buy that for us the whole game. I don't even think Josh Allen was throwing the open receivers, so it doesn't really matter. But it was the Josh Allen show. We said the only way we lose is if Josh Allen is Superman. And while he wasn't Superman in the sense that he's been Superman, like on the ground, Trevor Lawrence had more rushing yards. He was just unstoppable in like drives where he needed to score. He was actually literally.
And like all of his throws were to open receivers. It's like Trevor Lawrence last throw, that blanket coverage. Josh Allen didn't.
He didn't have that once. No,
none of that. Everything was just like, I'm in Jacksonville playing a playoff game.
It's just what he thought the whole time.
10-yard tush push.
not the brutal injuries he probably played through and all the pain he was just now it's going through his head.
Yeah, okay, there's some Superman element. He was sent to the blue tent twice. We didn't get much pass rush, but when we hit him, he was hurt. Sucks.
Oh, they got steroids for that.
I swore, I was so convinced we were going to win.
You were.
Especially when I saw that he had been to the tent. He was going to the tent, and then I also got a text that he was on his way to the locker room. But then he came back out, or maybe he didn't actually go to the locker room. But
that's when you were at your lowest again, when he walked back out.
I think my highest that I was when we recovered the fumble on the kickoff.
Oh.
Because I was going pee. We had just scored a touchdown. I was like, okay, I have time to pee. Went pee. Alex or Tommy or both followed me there to also use the restroom. While we're walking out, the TV right above, fumble. The Bills fumble on their way. We're waiting. We're looking at the TV. Our players are pointing our way. The referee finally signals it. Elation. I'm running up through the tunnel, like screaming, running over to my seats. We're about to go up 14-3 if we score this touchdown because we've been so good in the red zone this year. Trevor was hot in the red zone this game too, but we don't get it on 4th and 2. Trevor has the opportunity. He keeps it on an option.
His shin hit the ground short.
He had the room. He could have dove. He could have powered through. And I think it just slipped or something.
He didn't stick his foot in the ground.
And it hit the ground, and we were short. And that was a ref review.
He was very goofy in the run game this year, but it won us a game against the Chiefs.
He was the best. Yeah, I don't know if I think this has got to be his most rushing yards he's got.
I'll check.
He's just a very goofy runner.
9 rushing touchdowns. That's fantastic.
And his dives. His dives are always like a little flop forward.
I feel like if we went up 14-3 there,
It's wraps.
we'd win that game.
Possibly. But now we're just left here to watch everyone else play.
Guess how many rushing yards he had this year?
350.
359.
Emmy.
It felt right because Josh Allen had like 500 something, so I was like, there's no way Trevor had more than that.
Yeah, it's his highest total. And he had 9 rushing touchdowns.
Wow.
Did you see that stat of Josh Allen?
Josh Jacobs numbers?
Not really.
The Josh Allen stat when his stats when he was behind in the game.
Yeah.
Like 14 of 16, 3 touchdowns. Yeah, Travis Hunter, congrats. You're playing defense. And Greg Newsome.
At least we figured that out quick.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter's going to be our CB1.
And we're chilling on offense. Parker's coming back. Jacoby's coming back. BTJ.
Yeah. I see no holes in our offense except for
Walker
a couple linemen.
Walker Little's going to get replaced. Like we haven't.
Well, he already is replaced. Just he had to play on Sunday because of Van Lanen.
Well, hopefully he's like off the team. We have a whole off season to fix things. I feel like they came in last year. They piecemealed it, put things together as best as they could, figured it out through the season. Hopefully we start the season knowing
look what they did right when they got here. Literally got rid of every single one of Balky's free agents.
So many players.
Yeah.
You guys remember that Tank Bigsby started the year on the Jaguars?
Yeah.
Week 1, he was on the Jaguars.
A lot of people thought that he was going to be the starting running back for the team.
And then they came in here and did all the free agency stuff, added like 8 guys from free agency, made some trades, did the draft. So what they did, revamping that roster that quickly, is very fucking impressive, which is why going into the offseason, trust whatever they do.
I'm fully on board.
Just from what I've seen this past offseason. They worked miracles on me. They've worked miracles on me, Jack. So,
Kanye. That's a Kanye song.
I already know they've had a big board in there all year, and then they're going to work right now. And I look forward to it. We're going 17-0.
What position would you like to see vastly improved? Okay, what's our weakest spot going into next year?
D-line.
Pass, like specifically rushing the passer, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't care about these pressure fucking stats. I don't care about...
Because do you see what happened with the Texans last night? When you actually get to the quarterback, you can cause fumbles.
Yes.
And also, if you're the Steelers, they caused... Well, he fumbled 5 times. I think 2 of them were
Three of them
were actually knocked out of his hand by the defense.
Just 2 of them. The other 3 were snaps.
But still, when you get to the quarterback, you have those opportunities.
Yeah.
And Josh Hines-Allen's record, franchise sack record, came on a lucky sack.
Oh, we're back to not liking him?
No, we're just talking about the D-line. And their shortcomings got hidden towards the end of the season because we were just dominating everybody. So when we're putting up 41 points with fucking Jacoby, Trevor, Etienne, Strange, and Parker Washington, we don't give a shit about the pass rush not being dominant like the Houston Texans. But before that even started, every week I was like, oh, these guys are getting stood up. Every fucking time I look at the line, they're getting stood up, can't get no pressure. And you look at a team like the Texans, they have 2 monsters back there, and they kill guys. Steelers got monsters. They were killing Stroud. They caused Stroud to fumble twice. Stroud looked like a fucking bum back there. The only reason the fucking Steelers lost is because they got no damn offense. Sorry.
It's okay.
So if we can get a pass rush,
Starts crying.
You imagine we get a pass rush, they can get some turnovers like the Steelers and Texans, and then our offense gets to go on a short field.
Yeah. And we had so many turnovers without that. Imagine a pass rush to pair with Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter's ball skills at DB. Antonio Johnson, who had 5 picks this year. Devin Lloyd, who had 5 or 6 picks this year. Pass rush is the missing piece for sure. I don't know if that means whoever it is, the edge player, switches, trades time with Trayvon, or if Trayvon moves inside. He's been successful inside. I don't know. I don't know X's and O's enough to know if he could play full-time defensive tackle. He's probably not big enough. But yeah, an edge player, please.
We got to be able to disrupt the quarterback. We got to be able to do it.
So not secondary? Well, I guess you're getting Travis Hunter. Okay.
Yeah, which is crazy. We're drafting Travis Hunter in the draft this year, and I hope he plays DB, because we get Monteric Brown, Travis Hunter, Jarian Jones, who's had a hell of a year this year, and then we get
Jordan Lewis. Yeah,
I
Jordan
think
Lewis.
our secondary is
Right.
extremely serviceable, and if we can just get some guys that can make QBs uncomfortable, then those guys will make plays back there.
Was Lewis on a multi-year deal, or was that
Yeah.
just okay? Good.
Well, right
he's
now,
a little older. I think he's 31, but he was the heart and soul of the DB room.
I mean, they tried. They tried. Liam and Gladstone, they tried, but it wasn't enough. Like, they tried with the Saunders and Ogba, and
Right.
they brought Smoot in, and
BJ Green was
BJ Green
positive.
was all right for like a couple games. He had one of your favorite hits of the season,
Yeah.
on Herbert. But they got some work to do in the trenches over there.
Yeah, all those hits you saw of Herbert Sunday night was not the most vicious hit he's taken all year. That was by BJ.
I'm surprised Herbert's not paralyzed after
know.
Sunday night.
He's got to hate the
Was
sport.
he sacked a ton?
He was destroyed,
yeah.
snapped in half.
Jeez.
And like
Time after time.
I want to say he got sacked like 7 times. Maybe like that.
Was
I
that
don't
the
know.
same night of our game?
Yes.
That's why he missed it.
But like it's all every hit, it felt like that towards the end was just so.
I
Felt
thought
so
he wasn't going to
brutal.
get up.
I'm gonna check that.
Oh my God.
And then there was
that's the recap headline: Patriots smother Herbert.
yeah.
He got sacked 6 times, lost at 39 yards.
My God.
And then there was the press conference after the game, which I was listening to when me and Jack were walking back to our bicycles. And while I'm listening to it, I hear a question or someone say things in a press conference I've never heard before. And it was this sweet old lady who I did not recognize.
Damn, how old?
Yeah, I know. You said old. You emphasized the old there. She's just a sweet lady.
Yeah. Sorry.
Could be of any age.
I did not recognize her voice. So I was like, oh, this, playoff game, probably just getting more press here. I later find out that it's someone who's creator or head writer for Jacksonville Free Press or whatever.
Yeah, she's a journalist for Jacksonville Free Press, or writer.
Her name's Lynn Jones. Miss Lynn Jones is what I call her. I call her Miss Lynn. She, let me see if I can find her actual question. Because, I'm sure there's maybe, what is it? 5% of our listeners haven't heard this exchange. Should I even play it?
5% haven't heard.
Yeah, what do you think?
They heard
Play
it
it.
at the
Should
intro.
I play it?
Yeah,
anyway?
play it.
Yeah, you can play it. It's not long.
Congratulations on your. I just want to tell you, congratulations on your success, young man.
Thank
you.
you.
Hold your head up, all right? You guys have had a most magnificent season.
Thank you.
And you did a great job out there today.
Appreciate
so you
it.
just hold your head up, okay?
Thank
and
you,
ladies
ma'am.
and gentlemen, Duval, you the one, all
Thank
right?
you, ma'am.
keep it going. We got another season, okay?
I appreciate
Take
it.
care and much continued success to you and the entire team.
Thank you, ma'am. We ultimately.
She said, Duval, you the one.
Yes.
You the one.
You the one.
She know ball.
She does. So,
But I wonder how many, because this is the first time we've heard of her this season. So,
ever.
yeah. I wonder if she's been in there but just hasn't been able to speak at all.
She said in an interview, which I'm about to play a snippet of from Channel 4, that she normally doesn't attend the press conferences. If she's attending the game, she doesn't really go to the press conferences. So when I heard it, I played it back for Jack because what the kids call it, clocked. I clocked it immediately as being unique. So, and then later on, it started, Schefter tweets it, and then it just starts taking off. Everyone's giving their comments. And what you see right away is that local sports journalists hate it because there's all these unwritten rules about being a sports journalist. You can't cheer in the press box. You have to be
I know that one.
you have to be completely objective. And then I guess another one is you're not allowed to make a head coach feel better after a loss.
What?
I'm making that one up now because of how many how many
That's
people,
what it sounds like, yeah.
how many people were upset about this. And it was just so
You're about to make me crash out.
it was so funny, but also upsetting to see how many people took offense to this. So many, and let me play what, because it'll provide a lot of context of what I want to talk about. She was on local news, and she kind of goes off, and she's preaching here in a second.
She go crazy.
Let me play a snippet from her on the news.
First Coast Living.
No, this would be River City Live.
Oh.
No, actually, this might be one of the evening newscasts or the morning newscasts.
I do want to bring
Our
out,
boy
because
Jamal.
this also has a lot of mixed emotions and how people are responding to
Yes,
this.
yes.
So Adam Schefter wrote, "This is an awesome post-game exchange between a reporter and Jags head coach." But then Mark Long who's an AP reporter, kind of went in on this.
Yes.
And he said nothing awesome about this, called you fake media,
Oh,
said
tell
that
me.
you shouldn't even have been up there asking those kind of questions.
Oh.
So when you heard that, how did that make you feel?
I don't take no offense to it. Listen, I've been in this business more than 25 years. I've interviewed from Barack Obama to Terry Bradshaw to, what's my guy named Tiger Woods. So he can say whatever he want about fake news. I am a member of the Black Press, NNPA, the National Newspaper Association that's been around more than 100 years. I'm the associate editor of the Jacksonville Free Press, one of the more than 230 African-American newspapers still printing in this country today. In Jacksonville, you have the Florida Star since 1955. We've been around since 1986. In Philadelphia, the Philly Tribune has been printing since 1884. In my hometown of Detroit, the Michigan Chronicle has been printing since 1935. So support the Black Press. So
She
you
knows
can
her
call me
dates.
fake all you want to, honey. I've been doing this for
25+ years.
People know me.
Oh, people know me. Yes, Miss Lynn. Speak on it. God, that fired me up.
She did clock him.
Yes. That fired me the fuck up.
Well, you got to realize, you don't mess with older black women. You know a sister she gonna tell you what it is.
Especially an auntie.
You know my mama. She gonna tell you what it is. You feel me? We
That makes me so giddy.
We need Lynn and Krispies, boy. We need Lynn and Krispies. She need to clock us.
Well, I got some news for you.
Oh,
She will be on
Jacksonville
the
Free Press News.
She will be on the show next week.
Whoa.
Cab, you ain't got no motion.
I got motion, bro. You don't know how I move in this city.
Damn, you got motion.
You don't know how I move in the off season.
That's crazy.
We got
She
Lynn.
better be in Krispies, bro. It's kind of her
I
establishment.
hope she does clock all of us. I hope she reads us.
She gonna read us.
Can I share some thoughts on the matter?
Yes, please.
Yes.
So as you said, it made national
Thankfully, the number one storyline coming out of our game
oh yeah,
is this.
It's true.
Not
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence's
Covers
picks.
up for me.
Right.
Yeah.
It's this.
Thank God.
A local Pittsburgh reporter, probably like our most well-known one. She tweets, quote tweeting what we just watched. Look, it's a kind sentiment, but it's not the job of a reporter to console a coach in a post-game press conference. Pressers are to ask questions to gain a better understanding of what happened or to figure out what's next, and to do it in a limited amount of time. So
We don't care.
that was
Sounds like someone chained to the corporate world.
We do
Exactly.
not give a fuck
that was Brooke Pryor.
what your rules are.
And this is what her question was to Rodgers after the game.
chained.
Oh yes,
Brooke.
yes.
You're
okay.
chained, Brooke.
So you just said that she's critical of her because you only have a limited amount of time to ask your
To
questions.
gain insightful, whatever, figure out stuff that went wrong.
and you're about to
blah,
play something that she asked Rodgers after last night's game.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm expecting it to be dumb.
And 2 minutes long.
If you can't, no, it's 8 seconds. If you can't hear it, I think you can. Though.
game? Shut up,
I'll read what it said after, but this is what it was.
Mason Rudolph went out there for the last series. Was that a decision you made to come out of the game? Kind of what went into that?
It's 30-6.
Mason.
For the last series, was that a decision you made to come out of the game? What went into that? And Rodgers just said it was 30-6. It was less than 2 minutes left.
So
Thank you for your insight, Brooke.
I'm glad she got that quote for her story, but Miss Lynn just stole the headline of the weekend with hers. All these questions being asked.
Yep.
No one cares.
No, yeah. I mean,
these answers are so bad sometimes. Joe Mazzulla last night answered to every question that he was asked.
Good pull.
Illegal screen. He was asked tons of questions. Every single question. How do you think the team illegal screen? To every there are no. Popovich has always been rude to the media. Bill Belichick always rude, and there's oh, that's so funny. But all of a sudden, someone finally shows some generosity, some
Humanity.
Kindness.
yes,
Yeah.
kindness, and everyone's up in arms because that's not how it's done. If this was a epidemic, if every reporter in the NFL was saying, "I'm so sorry you lost, you'll get them next time," then maybe it'd be smart to start speaking up. Hey, can we ask some coaches some tough questions? But for once, a sweet young lady
Sure.
is nice to the head coach and you got to make a stance, sit on your high horse and tweet about it, come on. Pick time and place. Like, everyone loves it. Just chill. You don't have to do that. For one time it happens.
That's why everybody who called it out got fucking shit on, because there are more good people in the world than bad. Because if that wasn't the case, we wouldn't be able to do this. Like, we wouldn't be able to have moments like this. So attacking a moment like that just makes you look like a fucking asshole, honestly. And the fact that they just leave the posts up and just stand on their high horse, it's very sad.
No one cares about your journalistic
because people
rules.
like us, like the fans, we hate most of the questions that we hear in press conferences.
I got one more example I got to share from this Rodgers press conference. That
It's
was
mostly coach
ridiculous.
speak anyway.
Yeah.
All right, good.
So as you'd probably imagine, he was just at like Rodgers' last game. He's probably done whatever, and people are asking about like Mike Tomlin, like the whole like whatever. Like Mike Tomlin was a big topic of discussion during Rodgers' press conference. So Rodgers gets asked the question, "You praised Mike a lot this season. What do you think he does that goes unseen that you appreciate?" And this is after he probably got like 3 other questions about Mike Tomlin. So Rodgers still gives a pretty thoughtful, like I'd say like 90-second answer about like Mike Tomlin and like this whatever stuff he's done this season. So then immediately following that question, he gets this question.
What have you learned from being with Mike for a season about him?
It was, what did you learn? Well, play it again.
What have you learned about Mike Tomlin after
what do you
playing
learn
the
about
season for him?
Exactly, that was the question. Right after he went on a 2-minute rant or just talk about him, he says, Rodgers says this in response.
What have you learned from being with Mike for a season about him?
I've answered that a number of times. I've talked extensively about how I feel about Mike. And I just did, and that fucking answers. Thanks.
That's his last.
Yeah, that's the last time we'll ever hear Aaron Rodgers speak. Probably, yeah. It's just I talked a lot about Mike, and I just said that fucking answer, that last one.
So
it's just ridiculous. And I said in my group
So-
chat, God forbid a reporter takes 15 seconds to say good job this season. We just get that instead.
So sorry for saying hang your head up. You had a most magnificent season. Because they did. It was historic. And it meant a lot to the Jags fan base, and it should mean a lot to Liam Cohen.
And I'm glad he heard that in that moment, because he, like you said, we saw him go from like distraught, and she actually also describes how he went from, teary-eyed, maybe choking up, biting his lip, and then he's looking up, his head is up, he's smiling. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Like, that's your aunties, they do something to you.
I don't like when you say it.
Because imagine how you felt saying
If
that.
I had her with me, oh my God.
Because imagine how you were describing yourself just wanting the game to be over with a snap. Liam Cohen's been in the locker room, like having to come up with plays, having to figure out how to beat these teams.
He's got to actually do work. You just sit there.
I put in work at the tailgate, man.
Yeah.
Week in and week out, like this is his
What is
job.
this? What do you think this is?
His livelihood.
I'm here. Podcast.
So for it to just end like that for him too, like
He said in this press conference he didn't know what to say to the team.
oh yeah.
It's like, what do you...
He should have said, "How's that feel, guys?" Sorry.
How's that feel? but
Sorry,
like,
we just came
especially in
just
that game, I'm
screaming
sure
it.
Liam Cohen.
How's that feel?
There were
After the loss.
so many plays he drew up that just weren't executed well, that could have changed the way the game went. And for it to end like that, and him just running through that entire game in his head at the press conference, that woman saying that lightened him up. It was great in the moment because he had a great season, and it's not the end of the world. It just hurts right now, but you'll be back stronger. And when we win the Super Bowl, we'll play that snippet back of her saying, "Great success to you and the rest of the team." Thank you, Lynn.
Thank you, Lynn. See you next week. So we went 13-4.
Yes.
Incredible season. Most successful season we've seen since the podcast started, since I've been watching as a fan.
Most points scored.
Has this been your favorite season as being a Jags fan? No pressure to say yes, because I don't know if I'm saying yes. Because it's hand in hand with our experiences during the season.
Right.
What did we do?
We have completely different lives than a lot of people. We are privileged in a way, but we've earned this right. So I'd say it was my most favorite season for watching the Jags, but in terms of overall, like having fun and traveling and stuff, it wasn't my favorite season.
Well, you didn't. Did you go to any?
No.
You didn't travel at all, yeah.
And that's my pride and joy, is traveling to games. I love going to away games, meeting Jags fans that travel with me, walking out into a new city and sniffing their air and knowing that my team is going to lose or beat this, mostly lose back in the day. But like the back-to-back Saints-Pittsburgh Steelers game, I don't think there's like a 2-week stretch in this season that would top that.
Yeah.
But wasn't Kansas City and San Francisco back-to-back?
Yes. We beat San Fran, then we came home and won on Monday night.
That would top it. So it's up there. It's definitely top 2.
Really? Because I'm even struggling because 2017 was special because we hadn't been to the playoffs in 10 years. And it came out of nowhere. First year of the podcast.
The Bills fight.
Jacksonville playoff game, AFC Championship, going to Everbank Stadium after that, waiting on the team to fly back. Jalen Ramsey doing his, we're going to Super Bowl and we're going to win that bitch. Like, that season was so special.
You lived in Jackson then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then 2022, that was so special because all of those heart-racing finishes to the end of the season to make the playoffs, and then the Chargers playoff game. Are you kidding me? And then 2023, those Saints going to New Orleans, going to Pittsburgh, being on the 8-3 record.
The Nick Wright donation while we were up.
that season ended bad, so I don't know if I can put that ahead of it.
That's
but
not up there for me.
2022 and 2017 might, it's crazy to say, but it might come above it, even though this team.
It's because you got bored this season.
Even though this team was probably better.
This team was too good.
Yeah, this team may have been too good for me. But it's definitely up there. Like this season will be cherished.
I think I would definitely put 2017 first because we were just little children. And
we were little 27-year-old
we were
children.
like
24.
We were unhinged in everything we did. Like from the content we put
as opposed to now. As opposed to Sunday.
Sunday aside. Well, when we hit record on this podcast,
oh yeah, it was crazy.
It
stuff.
is nothing like 2017.
Crazy stuff we said.
There was racism. There was politics.
Oh my God.
There was everything back in the day, and
impressions.
30 for 30s.
30 for 30. Yes. So that was a great fucking year. And like I said,
hung and promiscuous.
I can't believe my dad listened to some of those episodes.
I'm sick.
But that was actually a terrible time in my life. But the podcast was great. So I had just graduated college and I had nothing. I was like, what am I doing in my life? Let me start a pod and talk about pussy. And we were doing skits all season too. Like
you detailed a lot of things on the podcast.
Want me to go through your Twitter?
And that other like social media app you were on. Favorite game from this year?
Oh shit! Not Sunday.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be Monday Night Football.
You can have your own. Is that yours?
Yes, that's mine.
Nice.
Why don't I remember that tailgate? Was it mid?
Doubt it.
This is why I vlog, guys, because I don't have a good memory. So I wish I knew what we did for that tailgate.
It was your standard tailgate.
Eric, I can probably give you the answer. Like, that's the best game.
No. I'm just trying to look for a rebuttal, but there's not.
Only thing that could come close would be Colts, because I was in the pool.
Yeah, you're right.
Watching that blowout of our AFC South rival.
Oh, if I went to Denver, it would have been that one.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
because I can't imagine watching those fans walk out sad. It's kind of like when we went to Pittsburgh, like watching all those Steelers fans mad because I was wearing the Jags was great.
Oh, that was good.
And I would have had that same feeling in Mile High because that stadium was fucking packed. And we just dogged them in the second half. Great watch party. Like, probably best watch party. I did say this earlier in the season. Best watch party I've ever had. But in terms of games we went to, Chiefs, of course.
Favorite play?
Favorite play. Devin Lloyd, pick 6.
Same.
Not the Trevor fall down, get back up, run it in.
Fuck. No, it's Devin Lloyd pick 6. I don't think I've been on I don't think I've had a. The only thing I think I've been higher is the game winner versus the Chargers in the playoff game.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's the only time I've been at a higher level in the stadium. Like euphoria.
The Trevor Lawrence stumble won us the game, and obviously I'm lit as fuck in the video after that, but a pick 6 is just more electric, especially because it was 100 yards. That boy had to run the whole field and had to juke Mahomes.
Yeah.
So that was lit.
Favorite player this year?
Player.
Trevor Lawrence.
Whoa. Probably.
Yeah.
His comeback was was special.
He was the fan base's op, like 75% of the fan base's op. And a lot of our voicemails hated this man every season. And even start of this year, we were like, oh, my God. Well, we did have a lot of drops at the beginning of this year, but he was still throwing these picks. And he had a stretch where he was good. So, like, I'm on board with Trevor now.
I was going to ask what your stance on Trevor is. You're totally confident going into next year, like, hell yeah, we got a dog?
Yeah.
I am too.
I would be.
That pass.
I would be. I forget the word. What?
You remiss?
No, it's
gay.
Hypocritical.
not hypocritical.
I know what you're going
just
for.
like I'm gonna explain it. It's like just like somebody you wouldn't want to like talk to because they just don't get it. That's what I would be if I wouldn't accept Trevor at this
Ignorant,
moment.
dumb.
Yeah, sure, ignorant. Like I don't want to talk to anybody at this point that's gonna be like Trevor's not him.
Hard-headed.
Like we don't have time for that. Like, he did everything he could this season. After, they changed. Like they stripped De'Ami Brown of his rights, brought in Jacoby
Human
Myers,
rights.
brought in Jacoby, and shit immediately changed for him. And now I'm on board. And he started running more this season. It was great. It's everything I've been waiting for this man to do. The only thing that we've still missed are the deep balls. We didn't get many of those this year.
No, we did not. And I actually have a stat about that because I tweeted that yesterday. I said, did Jags go the entire season without one deep shot, 40-plus yards?
This garlic's cooking my eyes.
I know. My eyes are
My
burning.
nose just got stuffed.
Come on, Crispy. Is this garlic strong?
And Gus quote tweeted, the Jaguars finished the regular season with the fewest attempts, 2, and completions, 0, of throws of 40-plus air yards.
Yikes.
That's crazy, especially with BTJ on your team.
And especially with scoring how many points we did. And
I
we
know.
didn't have any
No
deep
deep
plays.
shots.
We're just driving motherfuckers down.
And when we're like halfway through the season, I'm like, all right, there hasn't been any like, because we see it on every team. You wind it up and they go deep and you have busted coverage or someone makes a great play. 2 attempts all year of throwing it deep. That's crazy. Yeah. And then you see Josh Allen versus us. We have like 2 broken coverages and Brandon fucking Cooks.
Even the Steelers try it.
Yeah.
I saw a couple times.
Crazy.
Do we just not have a deep threat?
No,
down the field?
I don't know what it
BTJ.
is. We have BTJ. I don't know what it is.
I saw a good tweet.
Do you think we grab one in the draft?
No. That's just not a position.
Let's get a deep threat.
Yeah, like you're when this is related, this tweet I saw, Braden Fajoka, a former NFL player. I think he played. I don't know. He played for the Steelers, but he said the best thing to happen with Jacksonville this year was Travis Hunter getting hurt. Parker Washington proved he belonged. You traded for Jacoby. BTJ became more of the game plans, all while realizing you need help at corner. It's easy moving forward. Play Travis Hunter at DB.
Agreed.
From that old Chargers lineman?
Yes.
Yeah.
He also played for the Steelers a little bit, too.
So, speaking of Parker, that is my favorite player from this year.
Wow.
He's so likable, great celebration. He's so reliable. He's now our best receiver on the team.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know who else it would be.
And he came from Penn State.
I mean, BTJ's better.
What do you
more
mean?
talent.
What does that
I don't
mean?
know. He's just
He literally on paper, he's not like. If you watch the games, he's just not better. I know people like to say, okay, he's drafted first round. He's got the skit. He's got the talent.
yeah.
But like, I want a football player that's proven it.
I'd still classify BTJ as a wide receiver 1 and has more talent.
I think you think he has bigger ceiling,
Has a higher ceiling.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
but
And-
he's just not the best receiver.
And
on
I
the
don't want
team.
to talk down on Park Washington, but it is circumstantial of game plan and game design. We just said, like, the best aspect of BTJ's game is that deep threat, and the Jags, for whatever reason, didn't use it.
Maybe he wasn't getting open.
I don't know. So I can't speak confidently on that, but I still think BTJ is the best wide receiver on the roster.
Well,
Jacoby's
I
great,
just don't
too.
know.
It's tough.
I'm not going to argue too much,
well,
but
I
I just
say
don't know
thank
how.
you to that. Because that means we're loaded.
Yeah. Like, wide receiver is set.
I just don't know how you say that.
You don't agree?
No, he's not the best receiver on the roster.
Oh, I thought you meant you agree that we're set at wide receiver position.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good over here.
I mean, who had better stats?
Oh, by his Parker. He was our number 1 receiver.
Yeah, BTJ kind of like fell behind became forgotten, almost as forgotten as Travis Hunter as the season went on. It literally was just Jacoby, Brenton Strange, and Parker Washington down the stretch. BTJ only really came alive in that Colts game.
Parker.
When he had like the one-handed catches and shit.
So I put out a request for questions for us on our YouTube page. I made what they call a post
Community.
in community on YouTube. So let's answer some questions. This one has been answered. Simba Sunset asks, just 43 minutes ago, who's everyone's favorite Jaguars player after this year? Eric said Trevor. I said Parker. Jack?
BTJ.
I mean, Hainsey's close for me. Devin Lloyd's
You
really
said
close.
Hainsey?
Yeah, Robert Hainsey.
Wow. Why?
He was like the key to our offensive line. this
Not
year.
Van Lannen?
I mean, no.
Okay.
It's Trevor.
Jacoby Myers. Trevor Lawrence, obviously.
Well, Jacoby.
I'd
did
probably
How
go
about Travis Etienne?
I'd go Trevor or Etienne, yeah.
ETN's
No,
amazing.
I'm changing it to Jacoby Myers.
Okay, nice. He fixed our offense.
I just love his effort when he doesn't get the ball.
Yeah.
That's not,
yeah,
not
great
always common for wide receivers.
great clip from the game of him destroying Bosa on a block.
He's just so reliable, too.
Next question from CAJ904. Knowing what you know now, would you have rather lost a game during the winning streak and lost a division and had a wild card matchup with the Steelers? Knowing what I know now, since we lost week 1,
So
yes.
change the Titans or the Texans game to a win or to a loss? No, you lost. Would you? The question was, would you change the Texans game to a win?
Well, yeah, let's pretend that we just did not come back versus the Colts. Texas won the division. Knowing what I know now, obviously we lost the game. So, yes, I'd rather have traveled to Pittsburgh and played that game, even though we had a great tailgate.
Yeah, this is a much easier change than
Eric would
Jack's
definitely
question.
change it to an away game.
Yes, we would have went probably.
Oh, God. Yeah. That would have been fun.
You said, "Oh God," I'm sure we would have went. Looked like it was freezing though.
Yeah,
I don't think it was
so
that bad.
cold.
It was probably like 19.
That's pretty cold.
19. How is the temperature 19?
I mean, the Jags-Steelers playoff game in 2018 January was -6. I was there.
That's insane.
Yeah.
From the boy McCoy asks, how do you think Liam will continue next year? Feeling he does continue this, or has the flop like previous years and coaches with Doug Marrone and Doug Peterson? So both made the playoffs in their first year and then missed it in their second. I have no issue. I think we made it very clear in this podcast. We have all the faith in the world in this regime because it's not just the head coach. This trickles up from Liam, James,
Right.
Tony. We did not have that kind of symmetry.
We have developed a winning culture and a winning mindset in the front office now, and the president is set with the only Hall of Fame player that the Jags have being in the front office now. We do not fail going forward. He will not let us fail going forward.
Next one from Jaguars fan 3513. How do you feel about sports fans always saying we'll be back after playoff losses when reality of the league is there's no guarantee? And this is why kind of what I was touching on earlier. Like, you don't know. Next year's going to have Mahomes probably, Lamar Jackson. You can't really count on the Bengals.
Mahomes is hurt.
I know, but I think he'll be back by the second month. And
You have a hard
the
time
Chiefs.
believing that the Chiefs are going to miss playoffs in back-to-back years. Lamar Jackson doesn't have a head coach, so that remains to be seen. I think Bills are always going to be pretty solid. The Patriots coming out of nowhere, I wonder if that sustains.
I think it does. Oh, easily.
Great.
Vrabel's so good.
So,
And so is Drake May.
so I think we'll be fine just because I don't.
Just not better than Trevor. What?
Nothing. Just
We
the
have-
conversation we had last week was
we have
different.
the best quarterback.
No, it wasn't.
in
I
the
said they were
AFC
so
South.
good. Let's
Yeah.
go again. Come on. Let's go.
I was so ready to have to preview a Jags Pats
Bro,
divisional game.
that would've been
I
so
would have
fucking
had
lit.
so many stats for you. I was sending you stats after the pod last week. Anyway,
No, you're good. I said we have the best quarterback in the AFC South, so I'm not worried
Yeah.
about.
We have the best quarterback and the best coach.
in the AFC South, yeah.
Oh, wow. I mean, I don't know if that's...
We are kings of the division, as your shirt says.
Yes, we are. But always be skeptical because the Lions... We thought the Lions would be good for a while, and they missed the playoffs. That's insane that they missed the playoffs. So, you can't count on it. Just be hopeful. What does the team need to do going forward after this loss in the playoffs to keep going up from here? Just let James Gladstone cook.
Sure.
These are press conference questions.
Yeah. These are.
Someone tell us to keep our head up.
Oh, this is an interesting one. If you could permanently remove one AFC South team from the division, which would it be and why?
I mean, Texans.
I mean, currently I'd remove the Texans, yeah. Just based on success
Get that D-line out of here.
and how they do versus us. So that one's easy. Let's change Texans with Steelers. That'd be fun. Okay.
Sure, that would be fun.
From Austin Curley, he says, oh, yeah, we answered this one. Where does this season rank for you guys now that it's over? And,
Top two.
Not going to ask that one. From Gallon Allen, what do you guys feel was the biggest factor of this bad loss? I mean, it's 4 points. I think it was the 6 massive points left on the field, the fourth down decision when Liam went for it on 4th and 2, then the missed field goal. Not really a decision there. What are the odds? Come on, Cam Little finally missed a field goal and it's in the playoffs? That sucked. Let me know how you guys feel about it and opinions on it. I mean, I think the biggest factor was lack of pass rush and
I think
coverage in the
There's
secondary.
a ton of factors that led to the loss. Like, they didn't play a complete game at all, so.
Not all 3 phases.
you mentioned it about I think you said you heard it on local radio, and I was saying it all game, and we all were just. They should have committed to the run more, and not I think Tootin and ETN only combined for 16 carries. That's just I don't know. That's not enough. And they averaged what was the average yards per carry? We looked it up. We were following it during like it was
so high.
I want to say it was like 10.
It was like 10 at one point, like deep into the game.
Even it probably ended the game close to 10.
So ETN averaged 6.7. Tootin averaged 12.8. Trevor averaged 5.2.
Only 14 attempts between the two of them.
That's that sucks, man.
And the Bills, as I said last week, have the 28th best rush defense.
It's like when we're down, we act like we're down 20 points.
Yeah. It was right. You were never playing. You were behind at some point, but it was never more than one score, I don't think.
And ETN and Tootin were good all year, so I just don't understand why we leaned on the pass so much. I mean, it was working against all the teams we beat during the win streak, but, I mean...
Someone's going to run on the Bills and not stop. We stopped, and we had 154 rushing yards. And also, we stopped James Cook.
His brother.
James Cook, who 46 rushing yards for 3.1. So we stopped him. Josh Allen still killed us.
Well, who led in their receiving? Brandon Cooks?
Shakir.
Oh, no, Shakir did.
And 12 of 12.
12 catches. Jeez.
A lot of them screens.
They have no receivers to start with. I mean, it should be Keon Coleman, but he's been massive disappointment. But they lost.
So maybe it was a bad loss.
They lost Gabe Davis. Well, Gabe Davis got hurt, so they don't have him next week. They don't have, what's the tight end, or whatever, Shavers. They don't have him. He got hurt, too. So they're just down two more of their pass catchers in a position group that was already thin and depleted. So
it is a game that we had no business losing, which is why we're so confident coming in.
Yeah.
Like we knew we were going to shut down James Cook. We were going to be able to run the ball. We did both of those. If you told me that we had 154 rushing yards and James Cook had, 30-something?
40, whatever, yeah.
46?
Yeah.
I would have said, oh, my God, we beat him 30-something to 17.
And his line was at 80, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah. 79.5. We did it on the pod last week, yeah. Yeah, I took the under.
I was like, yeah, he's not hitting that.
No, you didn't?
Right.
Still did not let up a rusher of more than 75 yards. Not even close. I don't even think they had 100 yards rushing as a team with Josh Allen. And then the last one here from Hype is Here Media says, how do I feel nothing? Maybe you just need a couple more days.
How does he feel about it?
He said, how do I feel nothing?
Oh.
So we are coping.
Hold your head up.
I'm sure if you're a fan of not the Jags, you were enjoying this.
JC. A most magnificent season should be the title.
Yes.
We'll see.
Okay.
That's a no,
Didn't
Jack.
like that.
We'll save it.
All right. Should we do voicemails? I got to go home.
Well, we
They're going to roast you.
talk Steelers at all or no?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
I mean, we don't have to.
No, we should.
It's just very topical. We can do it after voicemails if you want.
So topical. Go. No, we'll tease voicemails. We'll do Steelers now.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats, no coach.
Your coach.
Yes, that's why. Right. That's why I want to bring it up. Feels kind of important.
Have you been alive for No Tomlin?
Yes.
But you don't have any memories from that time of your life?
I do.
What is it? Give me a memory.
Of pre-Tomlin?
Yeah.
We won Super Bowl 2005.
Your memory of it. What
Of
do you
the Super
remember
Bowl?
Walking around in a little diaper.
I was
You were soiling
6.
yourself. Pooping your pants.
Soiling
Wasn't.
Peeing your bed.
Maybe.
I did that in my 20s.
In my 30s.
No, I love Bill Cowher. I was conscious during that time. But Tomlin's gone. It's weird.
It's like, is it like losing kind of like a father figure?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I felt when we lost Jack Del Rio. It was like during my formative years.
But yeah, he's been, so what was I? 7 to now has been Mike Tomlin.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's going to be me when I'm 58 and we find and Liam steps aside.
58.
Like when I was 31, man, we had Liam.
That's when I
It was
started
time.
liking the Jags.
It was time.
Yeah. It was time.
I mean, yeah.
But what do you do now?
We've won like 2 playoff games before Mike Tomlin won one since his last.
Yeah.
What is it, Mike Tomlin, or is it Aaron Rodgers, Mitch, or is it? Did you have Mitch Trubisky in a playoff game? Is he?
No, Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson,
Fields.
Kenny.
Mason Rudolph, not Kenny. Mason Rudolph.
Like, is that his fault? You guys just
Old
don't-
Ben. Well, no, I'm not saying like it's his fault for the lack of playoff losses since 2017. It's just time. Like, if Rodgers is done, I didn't want Tomlin to come into this new. Like, at some point we got to draft another young quarterback to start again, and like it just doesn't make sense for Tomlin to
Lead that.
Yeah, like he's been here for 20 years, so it was just time for the Steelers or whatever to move on. And the key part of this that I'm happy about is that he stepped away and the Steelers did not fire him, which means the Steelers retain his rights that if he were to get hired by another team, they have to trade us for him. Which
Okay.
that's what I called for. Or whenever like midseason, when the fans were chanting "Fire Tomlin," I said on here like I don't want to fire Tomlin. I want to trade Tomlin because he will be highly sought after. And Sean Payton returned a first and a second rounder from the Saints to the Broncos. So
I have a question about that.
yes.
How does that? So they retain his rights for as long as his contract lasts.
I'm pretty sure, yes.
So he has 2026 left on his contract.
26 and 27. So if
Okay.
he gets hired this cycle, which kind of seems unlikely, but it still could happen, I guess.
What if he takes 2 years off? Then you don't get anything.
I don't know for sure.
Okay.
I think it's just these next 2 years. But if he takes a year off, he's gonna be highly sought after next year too.
And who's saying he's taking a year off?
Rappaport, his initial tweet said Tomlin wants to step away from coaching. I don't know. No one knows anything.
Maybe he could do a Vrabel, steps away.
Yes.
Comes back.
Right. He could do a year.
Goes 14-3.
Everyone's saying the
Yeah.
TV would love him, but TV would love him.
He'll
if
come
he
back
did that
with
for a year.
with a team that has a young quarterback, promising quarterback.
That's
So
exactly what would happen.
I love Mike Tomlin. I never want him to get fired because as frustrated as Steelers fans get going 10-7, losing first round every year, those 10 wins every year are fun. And I acknowledge how bad it can get.
9-7.
Huh?
That's fun.
What'd you say?
Like scoring 9 points to team 7.
That's just, I don't know how we do things. It's just I've learned to love it. It's ugly, but it does get fun. It's frustrating at time, I agree, but I'd much rather be that and not the Jets, not the Jaguars of old,
Wow.
not like
Did not need the stray.
No, that was weird.
not the Titans now. Like, things can get super ugly in the NFL, and Mike Tomlin has led us to a lot of fun over the years. So, and I appreciate that.
Couldn't
And he's
convince
awesome.
Bubba.
Yeah, I follow all the NFL teams way too closely that I know how miserable it can get elsewhere. So I am grateful for that. But I don't know. I'm an
What do you
optimist. Yeah, that's now it turns to we're in a head coaching search, which is just like so foreign to me. I was 6 or 7 the last time that we've done that. So I've never actually fully went through the emotions of just following my team getting a new head coach.
Welcome to the coaching cycle.
So, and
I say you promote Arthur Smith.
I say we bring back Matt Canada. No. And I don't want to sound arrogant, but the Steelers is 100% the best job.
There's zero chance. What are you talking about?
It's going to be the most sought after head coaching
Zero
job.
chance. Ravens.
I don't know if I agree. I mean,
Shocker.
What does the
they're
Steelers
pretty
coach
close.
get? No quarterback.
They
Yeah.
get job security for 20 years. And
Only if you have a winning record.
that's
They wouldn't have
Tomlin.
kept him for
That's
that
not,
long.
But Bill Cowher had losing seasons. They kept him. He was there for 16, 17 years.
I think we're in a different
The
world.
Steelers also have literally, so you know that the Steelers only had 3 head coaches since 1969.
Yes.
We've never fired a head coach. We've never fired them. They just step down after they're done. Like Chuck Noll stepped down after 23 years in 1991. Bill Cowher stepped down after 17 years in 2007. It took Tomlin 19 years. He finally steps down. The Rudy family is literally never. You will not get fired. As
well,
a Steelers
I pray that Gus Bradley does not enter the coaching cycle, and you don't hire him because you would go 4-13 for 8 straight years.
So
until he steps down to retire.
That's why. Yeah, I mean that is just the truth. It's not really just me being a Steelers fan saying that. You have such good job security aside from whatever you want to say, like rich history, good organization, whatever it is. But like that's such a smaller point to that. You have such good job security. So my dream hire, Marcus Freeman,
of course,
Notre Dame's head coach.
I've seen that.
I've already seen
that a lot.
I've already seen that being floated out there.
Yeah, on Twitter.
People are throwing out Kurt Cignetti because he's from Pittsburgh. I think we're going to go young. We've always gone young head coaches, and we keep them for 20-plus years. So I'd be surprised with 64-year-old Kurt Cignetti.
Cignetti would be funny after he just signed his 10-year for
Freeman did 2 before this season, too. He had extension through 2030.
Thanks for the extension. I'm going to Pitt.
So, but I heard on Rich Eisen show, he talked about those 2 candidates, and despite them signing their extensions, this is kind of like when they signed their extensions, they did not think a job like this would open up, but now it's the Steelers head coaching job, which a lot of people are going to want. So
I just don't see it.
Yeah, there's no quarterback, but that's going to give them even more of a leash, saying we'll give you time. The Steelers are undoubtedly the most patient organization, and it's to our detriment a lot of the times, but the most patient organization in the league. So, yeah.
You also win historically. It's a lot easier to be patient when you don't have losing seasons year after year after year.
But they were still patient whenever they had losing seasons in the early 2000s, the 90s, here and there, yeah. So this is uncharted waters for me, and
welcome.
I guess I'm a little excited, but I'm still mourning the loss of Tomlin because I do love Tomlin. That's my piece, I guess.
He comes back.
Yeah, he takes a year off and then comes back.
I was just kidding.
Congrats.
Thanks.
All right, on to voicemails because Papa's got to go to bed. This is from Casey All Day. This is a new one. Recognize him?
New to me.
Here we go.
Andy, Drew, Jack, what's up? I am pretty fucking drunk right now. I want to die.
Okay.
That's it. I'm a Jags fan, and I want to die. Goodbye. Goodbye, cruel world.
That was after the Jags game on the Sunday at 5:43 p.m.
What if we just played a suicide note on him?
Okay, I think he's alive. He sent another one a few minutes later.
Hey, listen, I don't care anymore. I was in the flight logs. That's right. I was in the flight logs. I was on the island. Go Jags.
Go Jags.
Duval. This is JC's burner.
I've never seen this guy.
I like that guy. That's so funny.
Oh my God, my eyes. And then another one I haven't seen, Rolled Rack.
God, we got a lot of new members.
Since December. Here we go.
Hey guys, I know we suffered a loss, but I want to say that
Can't hear you, Rolled.
I fear we can't hear that one.
safe space.
Sorry. Yeah, I can't hear it. All right, next
Yeah,
one
no
is
shot.
a Texans fan, I fear.
Shit.
I forgot what losing's like. Sorry, Jack. To the Jags fans, told you guys, y'all ain't shit, and never will be shit, and never have been shit. Go Texans. CJ Stroud, you're a fucking retard. But hey, we can have radio back there and still fucking win. It doesn't matter. Our defense is fucking electric. Yeah, that's all I have. It's too early to think of this. I don't even know why I started doing this, but love you guys.
Okay.
Go Texans. Hashtag I stand with Dunn.
He got me back when he said what he said about CJ, because CJ Stroud, thankfully for us, is not very good.
No, he was terrible.
But Christian Kirk somehow managed 144 yards and
Yeah.
a touchdown.
Broken coverages, I fear.
Here's a good Jags fan that sends us some good voicemails.
Is Mitch or Nick in there?
This is Nick. No, nothing from Mitch, sadly.
There is.
Oh, really?
Oh, man. 13 wins just like that for nothing. Brutal. I was so damn confident, too. Fuck, man. What a season. What a bitter end. And then I had to go and watch the fucking Texans win yesterday. And it's kind of bullshit, bro. CJ Stroud can play quarterback like he's been fucking lobotomized and still find a way to win the fucking game because his defense is full of schizos. Meanwhile, Trevor's got to put up 30 points a fucking week or else he's considered a bum nationally. It's the dumbest shit in the fucking world, bro. And the most Jaguar shit ever, to win 13 games, only end up as the third seed and end up playing the best quarterback in all of football potentially right now. That's just the most Jaguar shit ever. How many other seasons with 13 wins get us the 1 or the 2 seed? Fuck, dude. God damn it. Well, there's always next year, I guess.
That all is indeed unfortunate.
I agree. There will always be next year.
Vikings did that last year. They went 14-3, then got the wild card at 14-3.
Who did?
Vikings.
Oh.
And they had to go on the road and play the Rams and lost the first round last year.
Okay, so we're not alone. Could be worse. Oh, God.
Who?
Matt.
Bills fan.
Well, he's usually kind.
Not last week.
Good evening, gentlemen.
This is Matt. Calling in from Chicago. I'm not going to dwell in the game. Whatever. I'm not going to be a sore winner type thing. One thing I do find funny, and I don't know if you guys have experienced this, or maybe it's on my phone too much, but and especially, I don't know, on Reddit, which is an embarrassing site to say you frequent, but on all these NFL teams pages, you'll get like posts of, like, I'm sure if any Jags fans are in the Jags subreddit, you'll get like Bills fan coming in peace, and then give like a great job, you guys had a great season, like, and I always think it's the corniest thing to do. I don't know why, it's just so irritating, and every team does it, like these coming in peace. It's just, you don't need to say that. You just don't gotta say anything to any other team. Keep it internal. Have a nice night.
Okay. Reddit venting? Was not expecting that.
Nothing about the game. Thank you. I appreciate that, actually.
Oh, shit.
Here's one from Eric Dunn.
Oh, shit.
This is he responded to me saying, any Jags fans want to send reaction to the game? Let's see what he said.
I love Liam Cohen. I love his wife. I love James Gladstone. I love Tony Baselli. I like Trevor Lawrence. I love Parker Washington.
Oh.
I love Brenton Strange. I love Jacoby Myers. And I love Travis Hunter. The list ends there.
What about Devin Lloyd?
He's got to get tagged. He might test the market.
Ooh, here is okay, let's do Bubba first. Must be pause. Tomlin react.
When was it? That was
What's
today.
up, y'all? Bo Brooks here. Back from Pittsburgh. The game, they actually gave me a little bit of hope for about 3/4 of that game, and then it all just unraveled. Came back to Virginia, traveled overnight, but wish I was still in the city as they finally got rid of Mike Tomlin. As y'all know, this is like my birthday and Christmas combined. Yeah, I'm excited about the future. I hope they hire an offensive-minded head coach, or at least a great offensive coordinator. Pittsburgh, the city is great. It was good to see Angelo for a few minutes during halftime.
Made out with him.
But yeah, I'm excited. I do thank Tomlin for his consistency, but the Steelers were literally doing the definition of insanity by keeping him year after year. So I'm excited, even if it means a 4-13 season next year.
Oh.
All right. Love y'all. Bye.
Gus Bradley.
You just wait. You just wait till that 4-13 season happens.
You will not be excited for that.
The amazing meme from the game. You know the memes that say the illusion of choice?
Is it the field goal?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that today. I'll pull it up.
From like the Steelers-Ravens game. Field goal misses. It says on either side, Harbaugh fired. In the middle of the goalpost, Tomlin fired.
Like that. For the Steelers-Ravens game. Like if Tyler Loop made that field goal, Tomlin would have been fired, and then he missed it, Harbaugh got fired. But then, what did you see? So he updated the meme. Oh, this is what you're referring to, right? He tweeted, he updated the meme. Left, wide left, nothing matters. Middle, made field goal. Choice is an illusion. Wide right, we are fools for attempting to find meaning in a game when life itself is devoid of meaning.
What is that about? Is this a reference?
Just meaning like that field goal literally meant nothing because they both got fired.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I thought the updated meme was the one I just said.
No, that was right after the game on Sunday because if he missed it and then Harbaugh got fired, he made it, Tomlin got fired. But then
it's funny because he made it and Tomlin still got fired.
Right, we know that now. That's why he updated the meme saying nothing matters, choice is an illusion, and then everything's devoid of meaning because the field goal was meaningless because they both got fired.
Okay. All right, last one. Mitch, Jags fan. Let's go.
I'm sure it's sad.
Yeah, that shit was fucking heartbreaking. I've told people this before. I even posted my story. I think the playoffs need a reseeding. I think it's fucking dumb how bad teams get rewarded. The highest seed should pick the team they play, and then you just go down the line. It's just how it should be. It'd be way better that way. It'd be so much more intense. Teams would get the matchup they want. I don't know. I just see it working out way better that way. We blew that fucking game. So many opportunities. It just hurts and sucks because I don't know if there's ever going to be an AFC this wide open again. I just feel like we missed out on a huge fucking chance. It sucks because we're not going to have either ETN or Lloyd back next year. I'm just bummed. It's just a really fucking big bummer. Obviously, this is the best season ever, but to go out like that fucking sucks, dude. But it is what it is. Love you guys.
Love you too, Mitch. Glad you came around on Trevor. Glad you came around. Anything else, boys, as we wrap our seasons up?
No. All I can say is we are guaranteed to be here next week, so you will no jokes about us taking an off season yet. It's coming, but not yet.
But we will let you know when it is coming. Enjoy. Thank you guys for listening. If you're a Jags fan watching and listening to this, we're sorry. Steelers as well. But Steelers got it worse. They ain't got no quarterback. They ain't got no coach, but we ain't talking about them. But we will be back next week talking to our dear reporter friend from the Jacksonville Free Press. Going to shine a little more light on this positive season, but very sad ending. But until next time, enjoy the divisional round. This has been Dunn and Drew, baby.